Hey, welcome there, race fan, to another edition of Gotcha Racing Live and Gotcha Racing TV. We're on one of the most powerful stations on the West Coast, which is we broadcast out of Studio B. We broadcast directly into our headquarters, which is in Redlands, and our stations that we broadcast to, HQ, is Kcaa Talk Radio. We broadcast on three different channels at one time. Yeah, I said not one, not two, but three different channels at one time. We're very proud of that fact that we're out there busting our tails to give you what we think you might want. And that's the best coverage on the West Coast. And that's the best coverage in the IE. And that's the best coverage in America of what things are going on as far as talk radio is concerned and your environment. Now, we concentrate on the automotive environment here at Gotcha Racing Live and Gotcha Racing TV. But our powerful little station, I tell you what, we have everything. We have everything that you would want, talk radio. So talk radio is not dead, folks. It's alive and well here at Kcaa Radio. But before I continue with our great show, right before Christmas, let me give you my open. I come to you a humble man that is a reflection of God's grace and greatness, a humble man that is standing on shoulders of ancestors. Hello, America. Look alive, California. Wake up, San Bernardino. Stand up and be counted, Inland Empire. For this is your host, Joe Britt, coming to you loud, clear, and strong from the desert to the sea, broadcasting on the powerful Kcaa Talk Radio, and we're on three different stations here in Southern California: 106.5 FM, 102.3 FM, and the old standby, 1050 AM. Hey, folks, nice to have you aboard today. Nice to have you tuning in. And this is Christmas, man. I'm not into it that much, but it's like bah humbug to me because I don't like spending too much money. I'm one of those cheapskates kind of guy that I believe the money's better used in my pocket than to give to the corporation. So maybe just maybe after Christmas, I just might indulge a little bit, spend some money on my grandkids, and go from there. But I give gifts throughout the whole year, and the reason why I do that is because the people that I cherish, the people that I hold dear to me, they're special. And I want to show them how much I appreciate them through the year, not at the end of the year, but my love for them is throughout the year. So whatever gifts that I have for them, and that's what I do. I give throughout the year. You never know when someone's going to pass. You just don't know, and I don't want to leave this world, this blue dot of ours, by saying I shoulda if I coulda, and I'm not that kind of a guy. So so Christmas really doesn't mean that much to me, Although I did get married on Christmas, but other than that, hey folks, but you guys out there that are participating and cherish Christmas, great. Show your loved ones as much love as you can give them. It's not all about material things, folks. It's not. It's not about material. It's about the love. And Christmas has gotten so commercialized. The corporations have gotten involved in it, and they want to get every nickel and penny out of your pocket. But beware, folks, because after Christmas, you do have a life to live. And I'm not going to be your financial guru or anything like that, but I think the money is better used in your pocket than given to someone else. But anyway, let me get off of that. Hey, folks, did you see in the sky yesterday around 5:30? And this was west of me, okay? And I tell you, they claim it was Elon Musk and his X project. But I thought rockets were supposed to go vertically. Okay? Really. I mean, you leave here, our atmosphere from the world, and you go up 22,000 miles up, and you're in space. Okay. What I saw yesterday, what I filmed yesterday, I got 5 minutes of it. It was this way, and then it broke off the two pieces, and it looked as if it was coming in my direction, coming eastbound. But and then it turned to the south, and then it broke off in two pieces. And but the back section was pulsating. I've never seen that in my life. I've seen a lot of rockets, a lot of testing from Vandenberg, but I've never seen or have experienced what I saw yesterday. And I have footage, and at the same time, I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was in the Diamond Bar area, didn't see it. And when I said it's coming close to him, I said, "Look, look, it's coming close to you." Then it lit up the sky in that area. Dude, I don't know what that was. You know, I really don't know what that was. But if you guys, if you know what it was, if you were told what it was, and you know for sure what it was, please, you know what? Let me know, because I am, as far as I'm concerned, hey, we have been invaded. I know it's kind of weird, folks, for me to say something like that. And this is an automotive show, but you know what? I don't know. What I saw yesterday, I've never seen before. And I'm a little bit older than a lot of you guys out there, and I've seen a lot. But anyway, let's get back to the show here. I just want to, hey, but if you guys out there do know and did experience it, call me and let me know what's up. 909-792-5222. 909-792-5222. And let me know what you've seen. You know, this since we're almost at the tail end of the year for our show here. And for the year, we're on every Saturday at 11 o'clock. And, you know, we do a little thing a little different at the end of the year. It's just going to have some fun, okay? Now, so I'll say it again. So you can reach us. You can reach us at the studio here. Our studio, in our new facilities in Redlands. The number is 909-792-5222. We can be seen on Facebook under grtv.media, under my name Joe Britt, B-R-I-T-T, under Gotcha Racing TV, under Gotcha Racing Live. So you'd have to be under a freaking rock not to look us up, you know. If you want to give us any information about your current events of your particular racing event that you have coming up, any current events of your organization just doing something for the community, you know, I am a sucker for charity events and giving back to the community, because there's a lot of disenfranchised folks out there who don't have what we have. Okay, they just don't. So if they can be helped by us, the people who do have a little bit, yeah, I'll go and blow it up on the air. Okay, and that you would put these digits in: grtv.media@gmail.com. So to get in contact with us via email, it would be grtv, that stands for Gotcha Racing TV, period, media@gmail.com. Okay. We're going to have a kind of unusual day today. Going to have a little fun and go from there. I got some videos. I'm trying to clean out my cupboards and show you what we've been doing over the past 14, 15 years. And you can tell by the quality of the video. When we first got started in this game of media, we were using a handheld SD, small camcorder. And then we stepped up to a 3-chip CCD SD, okay? And you can see the progression. And then we bought better quality of SD cameras. And then HD came along, and we got the cheapest HD, and then we went to the mid-grade HD, and that's where we are now. But we're still hanging with the big dogs. You know, we are still hanging with the big dogs, and we love the coverage that we do. In 18, we'll be doing a lot more. We got a lot more guys stationed around the United States, and we'll be interviewing different racers, interviewing different teams, interviewing different models, interviewing the different um, um, managers at the track, and giving you their perspective of what's going on that afternoon. So we have a full fledged. I mean, I'm really excited about 18. I am really excited about 18. How it is shaping up. A lot of team members are joining. We'll be giving you information from Japan, and hopefully Puerto Rico will be back in shape in the next 6 months because they have a real strong racing community in Puerto Rico, and let's see if we can get some coverage out of there. We got some folks in North Carolina, got some folks in Michigan. We're growing, and but I always say this: we are growing to serve you better, you, the racing community, you, the racing fans of Gotcha Racing Live and Gotcha Racing TV. We're really excited about it. I mean, stoked, stoked. Okay, so hey, folks, listen, I got to get my bag on with you, okay? Before we start our videos, I have several vehicles. Okay, I have a Jeep. It's my favorites. I call it my bulldog. This rascal has been with me for a good 11 years. CJ, uh, Jeep Cherokee, and I've lifted up, put a 3 inch on it, and I was traveling with it a lot, and that's how I haul my equipment. It has towed a lot of cars. It has towed a lot of trucks. This rascal has been a workhorse for me in my company. But on the way back from uh, Northern California, I experienced something late night in Zombieland. So the backside of 138, that's in between Gorman and Lancaster. Uh, Coming home around 11 o'clock midnight, about 11 o'clock, and yeah, around midnight, yeah, somewhere around there. Pitch dark. My drive shaft just blew up. Okay, and what happened was, of course, this particular rascal right here, the yoke. See that? And when that happened, you know, the U joints exploded, screwed up the yoke. So, folks, what I'm looking at, and so that I was parked for a while until I got rescued by a local tow truck driver, which I called. It cost me $600, but nevertheless, I'm here and I'm talking to you. Look, folks, I have a Jeep Cherokee, and it's a straight line 6. Okay, I need a yoke. I need a rear yoke that goes into the differential so I can put this up so I can get my Jeep running again. All right. The junkyards they got them in the junkyards, but I tell you, you would need a doggone blowtorch to take it off. It needs a lot of heat, and you know you can't take heat into a junkyard because I would love to take one of my torches into the junkyard. Now, how I got this off of my Jeep, I had to put, it's like this, okay? The drive shaft fits in this way. There's right here, there's U-joints. Now, in here, you see that? In here, there's a washer and there's a large nut, okay? Now, from the factory, they tighten it up to certain specs. And when they do, I swear to God, they must put some kind of a lock glue on it so it won't come apart. But nevertheless, in order to break that off, in order to take that off, I had to put heat on it, and I had to put heat my torch on it for about a good 10 minutes until it turned orange, and then after that, it just popped right off, and I was able to take it off. See, now that I cannot do at the junkyard. They won't allow because they think I blow the place up. And sure enough, if we were allowed to do that at any particular junkyard, some Yahoo would probably burn it down. Okay, so I can understand that. But nevertheless, I went on Amazon and I ordered what I thought was the right one. It came to me and it was the wrong one. It was the wrong one. We had to send it back the other day. So, folks out there, fans of Gotcha Racing, I am looking for a yoke for an 86, okay? An 86 Jeep Cherokee, right? The rear yoke that goes into the differential. If you have one, give me a call. If you have one, email me. Okay? You can give me a call at 951-204-4013. 951-204-4013. All right? Or you can drop me an email at grtv period media at gmail.com. All right? 951-204-4013. That's for me. And grtv dot media at gmail.com. I'm looking for a real yoke, you guys. Help me out. Help me out. Okay. We've done that. Now, I want to thank you guys. You know, it's the end of the year. And man, we're getting. Thank you. Thank you for your cards. Thank you for your Christmas cards. I really appreciate that. I really do. I really do appreciate your business and your cards, and it means that you're thinking about us, and it is coming to our PO, so our PO box. So thank you very much for your Christmas cards. Okay, I'm having a great time, and I've always, um, when it comes to automotive, I have a lot of stuff to tell you, but it seems like time wise, man, oh man. Um, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time, so I'm trying to portion it out little bit, and hopefully, 2018 we can do a lot better with our programming and to give you tidbits of this, tidbits of that. I said tidbits, which I really don't want. I want to give you the whole skinny of what's going on. So if we have to break it up into one, part two, part three, part four, that's going to happen. We got a lot of things on tap coming up for this coming year on how to fix. And we'll be talking with some folks who love Hondas. We'll be talking with folks who are repairing Jaguars, the imports, folks who are customizing trucks. We have a certain fellow in Belgium that is joining the team also. So we get a different perspective of what's going on across the pond of ours. And that's the Atlantic Ocean. Some of you guys who don't know what the pond is. And we have a lot of stuff on tap, and I'm really excited. Really excited. Oh, in January, we'll be back at SEMA, and we'll be interviewing manufacturers again. And we've been doing that for 2 days in January, the end of January. And we'll be bringing a lot of stuff to you. We're really happy. All our guys are getting geared up. We're getting ready. We're excited. We will make a great run for the first part, well, for the whole year of 2018. So, look, get ready. You're going to be entertained. Not only will you be entertained, we will inform you and teach you how to do this and how to do that and how this works and why this works. What makes a turbine go this way? Okay, what makes pressure in a supercharger, right? What creates that kind of pressure? Vacuum lines. How important it is to have great vacuum lines that are not cracked. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff on tap that we will show and tell you what's going on in 18. We're kind of excited about it. It's gonna be a great year. I feel it in my bones right now. The other thing that I want to tell you is I've been trying to allude and trying to tell you this a little bit, but we've been selling car parts for a long time, okay? And that's what kind of got me started in this business, selling car parts. We're going back to that. We still have our wholesale license, and what we're going to do, we are bringing it to you via our website, all right, to give you a great discount, more than most. We've been in with a lot of different warehouses, and the ones that have lasted and the ones that are still here, we still have a great relationship with them. And I tell you what, so if let's say, hypothetically, you have let's say a Mercedes, okay, and you want front lights, brand new front lights with halos that are HID, we can get them for you. And let's say retail-wise, if you went to the dealer, which, okay, if you go to the dealer, you're going to pay $1,000, maybe $1,500. Okay? If you went to some automotive corner shop that's been around, you probably pay, I would say, $1,000. With us, this is where the discount comes in at. You're more likely to pay around $700 for that. See how much of savings you almost have. And that's what we're going to give you guys because we don't have a brick and mortar, meaning that I closed my shop a while ago, and no retail, no big overhead. So with that savings, I'm going to give them right to you. Yes, we have to make money to stay in business. That's what business is all about. But if I give you your money's worth and more, so you can keep a lot of that money in your pocket, maybe come back next week and buy some more stuff, that's our goal. Our goal is to make you happy. Our goal is to put that part in your that great part in your particular automobile, and hopefully you can win some races and get into the racing community, and then spread the word that Kcaa Racing not only have a great broadcast on Saturday mornings, but we also have been selling parts, and we are continuing to sell parts. And guess what? We're doing what we need to get done. We also have a van that we're going to get back up and running. You've probably seen it several years ago. It's a big 25-foot van, and it has Kcaa Racing TV, Kcaa Racing all over it. We will put that back on the road and bring those to different racetracks, and more like carry car parts or carry oil, batteries, spark plugs, maybe some gas, high octane gasoline that we'll get from one of the vendors here. And bring that to the different tracks and provide that service for you, the Kcaa Racing community. But we have to say safety first. And when it comes to building up your car, let me tell you how I get started. Right? I start with the suspension. And I've said this before, but I'm gonna keep pushing to your head because I don't want you to get into an accident because you didn't hear or because you don't know. You can have the fastest car in the world. I mean, you can have the biggest V8, you can have blowers on it, and you can do 3 seconds in the mile if you with a 10,000 horsepower motor. But if you can't stop, and if you don't have the right suspension, okay, to be able to make that curve, to be able to make that car go straight, you will get yourself in a whole bunch of trouble. And so I say start with your suspension. First, figure out what kind of racing you're going to get into. You know, what you like. You like drifting. You like dirt. You like rally. You like quarter mile. You like eighth mile. You know, figure out what you want to do with your particular vehicle, and then do your due diligence. Find out about the community that you want to get into, and say go to some of the shows, some of the meets, and talk with a lot of the guys that you want to get in and follow, and see what they've done to their cars. Suspension will be always first. Power will probably be second. Safety, I should say safety should be next, and then power. So, roll cage I would have, because if you flip, the top of the cars are not that, they're very fragile, they will crush you, right? But if you had a roll cage in there, you should be okay. What else? Oh man, just a lot of things. But I tell you, let's do this. Carlos is our engineer. Hey Carlos, how you doing, buddy? Wish you could say hi, but nevertheless, Carlos is our engineer for the day, and he's been with us since we got started in this game. Carlos, I really appreciate you, man. I really do. Young cat, you got me into the business, meaning that you taught me how to do the engineering board, and I have produced shows with the station. No longer doing that, but I can. Carlos, if you can, look at Tire Talk, okay? Let's put up Tire Talk, but right after the commercial break. So let's go to a commercial break and pay for some of these bills. And then, Carlos, we're going to load up the first one. We're going to load up Tire Talk. And then from there, we'll probably go to next. All right, folks, this is Joe Britt. We're just having a cool Saturday right before Christmas, and we're just going to hang out with the guys and talk and receive some phone calls. If you're out there, give me a call. Okay? At 909-792-5222. All right, Carlos, let's go to this break. All right, folks, we'll be right back. This is Joe Britt.
Sie hören jetzt Kcaa Racing live mit Ihrem Gastgeber Joe Britt.
Oh no!
Don't worry about a thing, pretty lady. You're in good hands with J&K Auto Body Paint and Repair. J&K Auto Body has been serving the Rialto area for years and are considered to be one of the oldest and the best auto body shops in town. The right people with the right tools and the right experience that can give you the service and the quality that you expect. 24 hours, 7 day a week towing is available. That's J&K Auto Body, 241 South Palm Avenue, Rialto, California, across the street from the Metrolink station. Call us at 909-875-0400, 909-875-0400. That's 909-875-0400.
U&I Auto Truck Parts and Wrecking is loaded with 15 acres of used, salvaged, and rebuilt parts for your car or truck. Sure, you could go to any wrecking yard, but U&I has what it takes. Expertise, high-quality products, and the finest customer service you'll receive anywhere. U&I makes custom drive shafts, furnishes full warranties on all their parts, and keeps up on industry changes. Call 909-888-6841. You'll be impressed by the fast and friendly response from the U&I skilled staff. You can also go to the Contact Us page and request a part. U&I hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 till 5, and Saturday, 8 till 3. U&I Auto Truck Parts and Wrecking is located at 1435 West Rialto Avenue in San Bernardino. Check out the U&I webpage at the letter U, the letter I, autoparts.com, or call 909-888-6841. 909-888-6841.
شما در حال گوش دادن به برنامه کcaa ریسینگ هستی با صدای جو برید.
Play it, Carlos. All right. Those voices of, those voices that you heard are from young ladies that I stop and I talk to everybody. And we are so grateful to live on this blue dot, this planet we call Earth. But meaning I am very grateful to have an open mind. I'm very grateful for the people that I meet and come across. In my life, there is no such thing as bigotry, okay? And in my life, there's no such thing as racism. We're all humans. And that's what I think people get confused, because of the color of your skin. And I've always been the darkest guy in the room. But we're all the same folks, okay? And I'm going to drill this in and keep drilling it in until people understand that we're all the same folks. We're humans. There's only one race on this planet of ours. I don't care how white pasted you look. I don't care how black you are. You can be blue, black, purple. We're still the same people. And someone said, well, how do you know that? How do you know that for sure? Well, you know what? We're the same species, right? Same people, same DNA. Now, things have changed for your environment, and I'll get off of this real quick, but I got to let you know this. Things have changed for your environment. The darker you are, your body will adapt to the weather. And to keep you from melting away, there's a chemical inside of dark-skinned people called melanin. But I believe everyone has a touch of melanin in it. It just depends on your body. Now, if you're on the equator line, you have a lot more melanin in it. It's a protection from the sun. It makes you dark. Okay? And if you are in a lighter area, meaning where the sun is not that intense, you don't seem to tan up as much. Now, some folks get out there in the sun and they tan, and which is okay. They look good with it, but they'll pay the price for it later down the road. We're all the same folks. We're all the same people. We are Get over it. We're all the same folks, man. So let's just have some fun out there and do what we do and have fun. Hey, Carlos, go ahead and load up Tire Talk, folks. And this is, I'm just going to give you some throwbacks. You've probably seen it before, but let's go put Tire Talk on, if you don't mind, Carlos. Load it up, buddy.
What's up, everybody? Tony Bracco here, coming to you from Cleveland. Thanks to Kcaa Racing, Kcaa TV. Basically, going to take a little look at the tire situation here. Little interesting note. What I'm about to show you is after only 20 minutes of running. So let's take a quick look at a before picture. Oh, basically, as we look at this tire right here, brand new Cooper AS tire, okay? 245, 45, 18, nice and thick, nice and grippy. So as I move my way to the right, you can see what will happen after you ride these tires until they basically give up. This is what happens. You guys notice we are all the way down to the belts. Basically, we've worked all the way through the rubber down to the raw construction of the tire. So basically, once you get past the actual rubber of the tire, you get down to the carcass, which is the belts. You start to see the belts actually start to come apart. This can get very bad, and actually what happens, which is actually kind of cool, is that if it's dark out, you actually start to see sparks off the tires, which is pretty cool. Not exactly the safest thing, but it's, you know, it's a good effect. But yeah, as you guys can see, it just basically starts to come off. You also notice the wear on the tire, okay? You know, because of the camber of the tires, you get the inside wear more versus the outside. But because of the heat, the tire starts to chunk. When the tire starts to chunk, you actually need to lower the tire pressure. The tire is overheating. Basically, the molecular bond of the tire starts to break up, and then you have to start, the chunks start to come off. You know, people are like dodging and moving because they're trying not to get hit by tire chunks. So that's basically why that happens. Uneven tire wear because of the way the tire is sitting on the car, and also because of the chunks, because the tire is getting overheated and basically starts to delaminate, is what they call it. Starts to chunk. So you hear that a lot. And we go through, you know, a set of these every 20 minutes. You know, we're running out there a lot, so we got a big stack of tires, like a stack of chips from, you know, from casino. You know, it's just unlimited amounts of tire. So you guys know in drifting, a tire sponsor is key. Without a tire sponsor, you're not really going to get that far. I mean, it's going to be very difficult. So, you know, work on the tire sponsors, guys. It's about presenting yourself to them. What can you do for them? Present a good opportunity so it makes sense for them to be part of you. What do you have to offer, okay? Obviously, we have a very unique position. You know, one from a minority standpoint, but also from an ability standpoint with the Mazdas. It's a very unique package that, thankfully, we can be a part of. So we're good to go. See you next time.
Okay. All right, folks. So you see, we'll try to give you a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Now, that guy there that you saw, that's Tony Bracco. Now, Tony has been one of the drivers for Fast and the Furious. He is also a drift driver, and he's real great with it. And he also works for the Bondurant, I believe it's the Bondurant School up in Northern California, showing people how to drive and showing people how to drift. That must be a great gig. But nevertheless, real cool guy. Real cool guy. All right, so we are. Oh, thank you, Carlos. Okay. So we are. We've been around a long time. We have been around a long time. So all these guys that we presented to you, we've had history with them. We've been on different racetracks. We've been. I tell you, when the market was good for us, was about 4 or 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago, and we were all over the place. We had teams all over, and we were doing what we did best. We were feeding our company and showing videos and our production in 16 countries in Europe, so that we became very busy. All right, so my next video up, Carlos, if you can look for Ellis, it should be the number 1 I gave you. And let's load Ellis up now. Let me give you a little brief. What's going on with Ellis? Joe Ellis is a real good friend of mine. Okay, this guy, he's on Velocity right now with Ralph. Oh my goodness, forgets Ralph's name, his company, but he's on Velocity, and Joe and I have been friends for about a good 11 years now. This guy is a genius when it comes to wiring. He is an absolute genius. Now, I've been following him with my video camera. Uh, Out of 11 years, probably 10 years, right? And I've gone to some very interesting places with my video camera, showing what he has done and is doing. So one of the spots we were at Santa Monica Airport, and if you guys ever go to the Santa Monica Airport, there's a DC-10, I believe, that sticks out of um, sticks out one of the buildings at Santa Monica Airport. Well, my friend Joe went in and he rewired that DC-10 to make it functional, to be there, you know. And I tell you, it was the most incredible thing I've seen. Wires. The guy knows his wires and knows electricity. And he's a God gift to the industry. And I am so surprised that people haven't picked him up. It's a trip how they do him. They use him up, and they won't even say his name on things that he's done. But nevertheless, without further ado, Carlos, let's go ahead and put on the Ellis video. And guys, look at what this guy has done. Absolute great.
And Guru. Today's project is a 1955 Chevy truck with a new turnkey LS6 blown supercharged motor with a computerized transmission. What I'm doing right now is the car has, I'm under the gun, I'm trying to get it done, but I'll take the time for the viewers from Kcaa Racing that what I have here is I'm under the gun. We have to get this car done today. It has a Dakota digital dash, the whole car is electric, air conditioned, rack and pinion. It's a brand new frame, and it has a computerized motor and a computerized transmission. It has miles of wiring. I'm known for wiring, and I have to make all this unique and try and make it go away. So when you get in the car, you notice that you wouldn't even know that this kind of wiring is in your car. This car has this car has 3 computers to operate this car, and found out that the technology is so new that I ran into a problem with the wiring on the car. We couldn't get it to run. So with my experience, I was able to find the problem, correct the problem, and right now I'm getting ready to check and see if this will work. So we've already did the temporary repairs on it, and you have to program the transmission or it will not ship. So you have to put in the tire size, the ratio in the rear end. In this case it's 3.7, and the maximum RPMs. It looks like it's working. So it's a good reading. I feel good. Yeah, the car has to have voltage to make the transmission shift, make the fuel injection create the right fuel and air ratio, and the only way it can do it is by knowing exactly where the pedal is at all times. So right now I have a good signal now. Before I didn't have anything. You have to first set it for with your foot off, and then put your foot all the way on it. She works. Now I have to chew up all these wires now and make them all go away. So, job well done. This is another one should be done today. Still have to hook up the air conditioner, and maybe we'll take a little time here and show you how I make all these wires disappear. Okay?
Okay, folks, and we are back. Hope you enjoyed that video with Joe Ellis. I tell you, I call him the Frankenstein of electricity. I tell you, he knows how to. I've seen him put
Hey Google,
get a Ferrari motor that has two computers, and I don't know how he did them, but he put the Ferrari motor with help from folks in Mexico and put it in a 46 Zephyr. And I tell you, when that when it came out, it was absolutely perfect. Okay, and it purred like a kitten, really purred like a kitten. So we meet some of those folks from time to time throughout the day, and just have a great time. And here I'm stalling because I'm looking at what my engineer is doing, and we're trying to provide for you the best coverage and entertainment and best coverage in the videos that we do have to let you know what's going on in the industry. Okay, so let me give you this again, okay? Folks, I got to get my bag on because this is kind of hard for me to find right now. I need someone out there in my community, the Gotcha Racing community, that has Jeeps, that has Jeep Cherokees, okay? And I'm looking for a yoke, all right? See that? Folks, this is a yoke, all right? Now, some say, well, what the heck is a yoke? Now, most of the guys that are probably enthusiasts or would be mechanics in their garages or racers would know what the yoke is. This is to the differential. Differentials here fits in here. Drive shaft comes here. Right here, you'd have the U-joint. Okay. Well, this popped off, and drive shaft's been gone somewhere on 138 near Gorman, and this is bent. And also, what happened was one of the bolts broke off end, and I took one of them out, but this one is completely I just can't get it out, and it's done. And plus, it's bent. The yoke is bent. That's a lot of pressure. But so I'm looking for a yoke, guys. I'm looking for a rear yoke for a Jeep Cherokee 86. This rascal has been with me for 11 years, maybe 15 years or so, and we have it has been my burro. Okay, all right. We have used it for everything from towing different cars, different vehicles, pulling trailers, pulling wood, pulling off-road vehicles. It has been my rock, and now it sits because I cannot get to the junkyard with a blowtorch and blow one off. So if you guys have one around, please give me a call at 951-204-4013. Give Joe a call for a rear yoke for a 86 Jeep Cherokee. 951-204-4013. I would really appreciate it. And if you can't get to a phone, get to the internet and put in grtv.media@gmail.com. That's grtv.media@gmail.com. And I tell you, I would really appreciate it. And if you can do that, I'll give you one of the. You know what? Tell you what. Not only will I pay you for this doggone deal, okay, because I know it's not for free, and I don't do anything for free, I'll give you one of our shirts, because that's how bad I do need this yoke, all right? One of our Gotcha Racing Company shirts that we are handing out first part of the year. So be the first in your area to be sporting a Gotcha Racing TV shirt, all right? I really appreciate it. Where are we at? So, Carlos, let's see what video we can put on and entertain the folks. With the list of videos that you do have, pick one out for me, man, because I need to know what you got. Don't know what you have left in that arsenal of yours, and it's too late for us to go searching and give it to you. But if you got one, Carlos, load it up, buddy. I'd appreciate it. Now we have an off-road video. Now I'm talking about off-road. Yeah, go ahead and put that in. We'll do the Dennis Gage for SEMA Classic Car. There you go. All right, Carlos, wrap it up.
Race fans, this is Jeff Meyer with Kcaa Racing TV, and we're here today at the SEMA Show and Shine in Old Town Pasadena, and we're going to show you some fantastic vehicles today. We've got the top contenders in all sorts of manufactured vehicles. We've got things from replica race cars you can take on the street over to cars that maybe don't get quite as much attention even though it's Ticket Me Red. And then we've got a ton of cars all throughout. These cars are being judged by the people that are coming in today. They are really extremely detailed. We're going to take you out today. We're going to show you these. We've also got a Pinewood Derby going out there. Interview some of those folks. This place is packed. I'm telling you, there's not an open spot in the Pinewood Derby or in this floor. I mean, it's wall-to-wall cars. And stay tuned because you're going to have a lot of fun. This is Kcaa Racing TV, and I'm here with Dennis Gage of Classic Car.
My classic car.
My classic car.
My classic car.
Your
could be
classic
yours.
car.
You know?
Could be. So, you're here at SEMA, the Show and Shine today. Thank you for talking with us. Got a chance to take a look. Any particular favorites out there?
Oh man, there's so many great cars in there. It's really interesting, the diversity, because everything from the latest greatest. I mean, we're standing by this great Stang, and then there's 32 Highboys, and there's a killer customized 61 Plymouth, and a 53 Studi, and I mean 38 Buick. Where do you stop?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, any particular color that you liked?
No, I think I really do like them all. My favorite car is the one with the 4 wheels and the internal combustion engine.
Ah, so the Pinewood cars are kind of not
Yeah,
there.
well, they do have the 4 wheels.
That's true. That's true. So, when you come to these shows, what is one of the things that you like best about the shows?
I really like I like meeting people. I like talking to the owners and stuff and the builders. I really just like seeing the innovation. That's one of the coolest things about this hobby, I think, is that there's just so much expression, in the cars and so much interesting engineering that I'm just here to kind of soak it all in. I dig it.
Yeah. When you talk to people, do you find that the engineering and the customization of the cars tends to match their personality?
A lot of times it does. I mean, they are really an extension of self, and you do see that. A lot of times I can almost just looking around figure out who owns what car,
Was there ever a time you were surprised at the owner and what they
Absolutely. Did? I mean, absolutely. I've run into that too. So I don't get too carried away,
Was there any particular innovation that really you remember that stuck in the back of your mind?
Well, I think there's a Cheetah in there, which is a very rare car. They only made it's arguable how many they made, but they made a handful of them, and they were sort of an answer to the Cobra. They're a crazy Chevy-powered fiberglass car, and they were all coupes. But this guy in there, chopped the top off of this thing, which is a pretty bold thing to do with a Cheetah, and they were not they were incredibly fast, but just completely squirrely, and so he really redid all the suspension and all the frame and everything, and it's barely recognizable as a Cheetah anymore, but I bet it goes like a bat out of hell.
Oh, I'll bet, definitely. Dennis, we appreciate your time. Thank
Jeff,
you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, and that's how we do it here at Kcaa Racing and Kcaa Racing TV. We are. Let me put my face back on again. I keep forgetting. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I was going to get a message from engineers saying, "Hey, we can't see you." Well, yeah, it's my fault. It's my fault. But I really appreciate you guys out there. I really do, and I really appreciate all the love that you've given me over the past couple of years. And I tell you what, I'm going to bring to you the best coverage that we can possibly give to you in the time limit that we do have on our station here, which is only about an hour. I wish we had more. But, that's all about sponsors, man. It's all about sponsors. So if we can get the sponsors to help us out a little bit more, and I think that's coming. I really do think that's coming. We've talked to several of them, and they are willing to pitch in and help us give you the best show possible, and also showing their wares and their tears and their the good engineering skills that they do have and that they possess as far as something that you would need for your vehicle. We know them all. Now, at the end of January, we will be with SEMA. We go to SEMA every year. This is the MPMC, and that is for manufacturers to talk with the media. Okay, now at SEMA has a big show every year in Las Vegas, one of the biggest in the world actually, and there's a lot of manufacturers, a lot of vendors, and a heck of a lot of people from all throughout the world that's there looking to bring parts and looking to bring new and exciting uh, material to their customers throughout the planet. Anyway, so when we are there with our cameras, we're trying to get the best interviews to let you know what's going on in the motor sports industry and see what the manufacturers have going on. And I tell you, it is really cool. Uh, we are experiencing a growth in um, manufacturing and a growth in new ideas is coming out of the heads of the young cats nowadays. And they're really understanding how things work in the motorsports industry. And we're really excited because there's a lot of Frankenstein stuff that are been building in the backyard that they have refined, and it's going to make your car go faster, make your car go smoother, and make you and it's make you have a lot of fun, a lot of great fun in your motoring throughout the world. Okay, so not only do we cover speed, not only do we cover the racetracks, but we're also covering the off-road community. We had a video that we couldn't put on right now because we don't have any more time. It was for Johnson Valley and the Jeepers in Johnson Valley. You know, we try to cover it all, and we will have a great show, more great shows and videos coming up in 2018. So be prepared. Be prepared to be entertained. Be prepared to let me get you to where you can't be. Okay. Now, getting back to the MPMC. So they put us with about 20 manufacturers on any given day. It's about 3 days. It used to be one, and then it went to two, and then went to three. There's a lot of manufacturers who want to talk with guys like us. The reason being, at the SEMA show, there's a lot of people talking, a lot of people, and you really can't get good information from the manufacturers. So now we're on a one-on-one. They'll give us 30 minutes to communicate with the different manufacturers. And I tell you, we want to get as much information we can and give to you, our great listeners of Kcaa Racing Live and Kcaa Racing TV. So, hey, folks, I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. I really do. And I want to say it's been a blast with you, and you hanging out with us. Hey, I really enjoy you, really appreciate you. This is Joe Britt coming live from the studios, Studio B in Rialto, California. We're broadcasting to our great HQ, which is KCAA Talk Radio. Be safe, folks. Try not to spend too much or drink too much. And I'll see you soon. This is Joe Britt. Fade now. Take care of yourselves.
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, and now 102.3
ABC Sports
FM.
Radio Update starts now.
NFL Countdown. This is Maria Marino. There's a